Let's jump right into this month's President's Message. Recently, a court decision greatly impacted two things in our safety retirement system: on-call pay and standby pay. The Alameda Decision decided these earnings do not count toward retirement compensation. Now, this hurt some of our retired members and will have a future effect on our current active members who are Tier 1 safety. There's still many questions regarding how SBCERA will implement the decision, and we're in communication with the leaders over at SBCERA to help guide them in their decision making. We're also meeting with the county officials to figure out how to mitigate the impact for our active members. Now, SEBA can't change the court's decision, but we can work in what's in the best interest of our members in effort to ensure the interpretation of the court's decision is fairly and appropriately applied. Our retirees are receiving notices of impact as we speak from SBCERA. Please be sure that you're signed up for the SEBA notifications. Simply go to SEBA.com and verify your member login is active. We'll be putting out information as it develops. Moving on, it seems change has been a theme for our members throughout 2020. We've seen this in how COVID has affected the way our communities function each day. SEBA has been working with the county officials and department leaders to ensure that our members are safe during this pandemic. Testing is a key component in helping our county move forward. We want our members to have confidence that they are working in safe environments. Now, new cases are still occurring, but thankfully we've been able to effectively quarantine and help stop the spread. We're working with county HR to get more testing available for our members. I encourage all those who have access to testing to take advantage of it. Even if you're feeling healthy, it is still beneficial to get tested. Switching gears, I want to highlight two instances that happened recently that could have absolutely turned deadly, while at the same time putting a member spotlight on the amazing work of our SEBA members. September was an incredibly busy month for the Aviation Division within the Sheriff's Department. On two separate instances, our Sheriff's Department helicopters came under fire. Our Desert Airship was shot at in the Lucerne Valley, and 40 King 1 in here in the Valley was shot at in Yucaipa and actually hit. Thankfully, by the grace of God, none of our members were injured in these attacks. However, both of these attacks could have had deadly outcomes, not only for our members, but to the residents who would have been impacted by a helicopter crash. In both attacks, our aviation crews were able to safely land and avert crisis. We commend SEBA members Dan Fucher, James Mahan, Chris Mejia, David Negron, and Ryan Pepler for their swift and decisive actions to an imminent threat. To the aviation team, all of you, we see you and we appreciate you. Lastly, we know it's election season and we want to encourage all of our members and supporters to get out and vote. Policing is on the ballot at every level of government. Those of us doing the job and those who support law enforcement officers must have a voice in the election of our leaders. It is critical we make our voice heard through the power of voting. To all of our SEBA members and law enforcement supporters, thank you for all you do. Please don't hesitate to reach out to the SEBA office if you have any questions or need. And above all, please stay safe.